What's good, yo? It's your boy Coke Gotti coming at y'all with another video. Today we're gonna get in my 2018 predictions for my Georgia Bulldogs. Now last year, Kirby's second year, a lot of people had a lot of doubts, a lot of people had a lot of shit to say. But what Kirby do? He went on, won the SEC, knocked off Oklahoma in the Rose Bowl, and came down to one play against Alabama for the national title. Malcolm Parrish blew it. He didn't jam the receiver. And Dominic Sanders, he bit on the fake, which made him be out of place. One play, that's all it took. But this year, I feel like we have a better team this year. I'm not too concerned about Chubb and Michelle and Isaiah Wynn, Lorenzo Carter, and Davin Bellamy and all them being gone. I feel like overall our team is going to be better, especially offensively. I feel like it's going to be better. But let's get into the predictions, all right? Start the season off at the house against Austin, PA. Blowout. Straight blowout. That might be 70-something to 0. Blowout. All right. Then we go on the road to play South Carolina. And even though I feel like South Carolina is the only competition in the East for us, I don't feel like South Carolina is there yet. They got a good quarterback, and they got their boy Deebo Samuel coming back this season. They got a solid, all right defense, I guess. Can't knock their defense. It's not bad. But, like I said, they're not ready for us. They're going to lose that game. Then we go back to the house and we play Middle Tennessee. It's a win. Then we go to the other Columbia in Missouri to play Mizzou. We're going to beat them boys. Yeah, they might put up a little bit, nice little air show first half like they did last year. But we're going to shut it down at some point, and we're going to finish the game with a double-digit lead. Then we come back to the house, play Tennessee. Tennessee's nowhere close to being on our level. All you Tennessee fans thinking Jeremy Pruitt's about to be your answer, you're in for a big disappointment like you've been with Dooley and with Bush Jones. And it's just how it's been for y'all for years. Lane Kiffin, all that. Y'all just make horrible hires on head coaches. So we'll beat Tennessee. Then we play Vanderbilt at the house. Smash on Vanderbilt. Then we go to Death Valley to play LSU. And under normal circumstances, I would be a little concerned about this game. But Coach O sucks. Miles what's his name? Miles Barrett. I think that's his name, the new quarterback. I actually think he's all right so far from what I've read and from what I've seen. But he ain't got no weapons. Y'all ain't got no running back. Your defense falling off ever since Les Miles left. You're not going to win. This is a double-digit victory for us. Then, after a bye week, we play Florida. And we're going to smash them. Like Richard LeCount and Jake Fromm said, coming into their freshman season, they're not losing to Florida at all their whole college careers. So, I'm taking their word for it. We're smashing Florida. Double digits. Then we go to Kentucky. And we'll beat up on them boys. Then we come back to the house and play Auburn. And even though some people might think this is actually a game that matters, and actually a game we could lose, you're wrong. Look at the history. Auburn, the only times that they've beaten us in the past 15 years is when they beat Bama. Like they did last year. They beat both of us. But it's not going to happen this year. You ain't got that running game. Your defense still there, but they'll be gone after this year. Stidham, he's good and all. But it ain't going to happen this year. You seen what happened the second time we played Auburn. And I guarantee you that's going to be what it's like this next time we play Auburn. Especially between the hedges. Our offense is going to be too nice. Our defense is going to be better than what it was last year. And your offense ain't going to be as good as it was last year. So, sorry, Auburn. You're taking that L. Then we play UMass. Guaranteed victory right there. And then after that, we got Georgia Tech. And we're not going to lose that game either. There's no more losing to Georgia Tech. I can promise you that. So, I got Georgia going at best 12-0. 12-0 at best. I feel like at worst throughout the regular season they'll go 11-1. I mean, it's hard to go 12-0. So if we slip up somewhere, catch an L, that's understandable. But 11-1, 12-0, win the East on the way to the SEC championship. Hit that like and subscribe button. I got more teams coming up. I'm Coach Gotti, and I'm out.